All right, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to more Bigfry. Today, I have a new indie game that was just announced that I actually got to play last week behind closed doors. Now, this game is called Blackwood, and it is the new game from 0 Hour developers Atreto M7, where you play as a DVD store owner by day and a contract killer by night. Now, I haven't seen the actual trailer yet. I want to watch it here with you guys, and then I want to discuss my actual experience with the limited time demo that I got to play last week. I'm super psyched for these guys, man, coming from 0 Hour and watching their growth and watching how much they learned through that process to now jumping into their second title. That's fucking awesome. If you guys end up liking the video, leave a like on it, subscribe for more Bigfry content just like this. Let's get into it. Okay, I've seen this scene already.
Just finished. You?
Car trouble.
Yeah.
Damn, Anton. What'd you drive through? A war zone?
Maybe.
You're always showing up when I'm closing. Oh my god. What happened to your face?
Your shit went left, lady.
Today.
Put some ice on it. Good night, Anton.
The gap in left center. That's rolling all the way to the wall. He's around first. Digging.
Super cool. Yes. So the game is called Blackwood, if you guys didn't know. Okay, there's still more after. Let's see what this is. I love the logo, by the way. So clean. Yeah. Boom. Man, it's so fucking clean. All right, so Blackwood, it's coming out summer 2026. Basically, the way you can look at this game is it's like John Wick mixed with a little Max Payne. It's got some noir storytelling vibes. I'm gonna pull it back here, and you can see the sequence here where he switches from his primary to his secondary, runs in, moves the doors out of the way, and then seamlessly goes into like a takedown animation where you essentially stomp the dude's jaw into the pavement. The one thing I can say about playing this game is their animation work in terms of the mocap for the in-game third-person animations are fucking insane. Like, coming from 0 Hour and watching how that game looked when you had the third person like spectator cameras and stuff, it's a night and day difference. So they have stepped up their game so fucking much with that aspect. Let's talk. I just want to watch it so you can see, like, this is all happening in game. I did this, like the takedowns, the moving seamlessly between cover, the shooting, the swapping of weapons, all of that stuff is very, very seamless, and it feels really, really good. The biggest, I think, critique or pain point that I think people are going to have with this game is, while the animations in the actual gameplay front are really, really good, you'll notice in the cinematics, they're a little bit less than. And what's crazy is, if you guys think about what we're actually looking at here, it's a single player, you know, action John Wick, Max Payne set in 2012. It's noir storytelling. There's a lot of like comparing points to what they're announcing today and what we're currently working on with Transients. It's a single player stealth action, you know, tactical shooter, Max Payne vibes, noir storytelling beats. We have rendered cutscenes like this, in-game cutscenes. So a lot of these things, even though these guys are using Unity, we're using Unreal, there's a lot of like comparative features here. So if you guys watch the animations here, you can see that there's some jank. I think the term indie jank, that's what we got. You can see the lip sync looks really weird. The facial animations look very strange, but then when it cuts to the in-game stuff, it looks really, really good. They're definitely struggling a little bit in the cutscene front. And I'll be honest, like, for Transients, that's definitely something that we have like spent a lot of time trying to figure out. But I think, you know, with limited budgets, limited scope, and limited team sizes, what these guys are doing are exactly what we're trying to do. And that's trying to like push our capabilities to the absolute max here. And I can say, like, talking with the developers, they let me get a little sneak peek. I played, it was about a 30-minute demo, and like in talking to them and watching their presentation, they talked about how they actually utilized a mocap studio, which is something that we aren't even really able to do. One of our guys has a mocap suit that he basically records all of our animations in his living room. So these guys are actually able to utilize a mocap studio, which is really fucking cool. That's something I would love to do one day. And you can see that it's paid off in the game itself. On top of the fact that, like I said, you're a DVD store owner by day, meaning you actually have a store simulator element where you actually run the store, you can stock DVDs, customers come in, you can sell to them. But on top of it, what I thought was really, really fucking cool is all of the DVDs in the store are like action, you know, kung fu, crazy Max Payne style, John Wick style movies. And that's how you learn to do certain takedowns and certain moves in the game. So if you get a new stockpile of DVDs, you can watch the DVD and learn the ability, which I think is really fucking cool. I'm a sucker for store sim games as well, as long as they're done right. I want a game like that that's very fleshed out. But I thought about something like this, where like you're a store owner with guns, and Blackwood exists now, which is fucking awesome. The story so far, they kind of just introduced the characters a little bit from what I played. We basically, every single scene that you saw in the trailer, I got to experience like in the demo. The characters seem cool. The game is obviously set in 2012. The reason they chose 2012, which I thought was really fucking cool, is they said like that was the last like moment before technology really just ramped up and we got like, you know, social media, crazy iPhones, the rise of AI. They wanted to set this and harken back to a time where technology was like on the cusp. So it's very grounded. It's very old school, but still feels modern. I loved that response. The game is shaping up to be something really, really fucking cool. I think they got to tighten their facial animations. I think the voice acting is actually really good. I'm super fucking proud that they're pushing themselves to this kind of limit. There was a sequence, I can't show any of my own gameplay, but there was a sequence where you end up down in the sewer tunnels and you have to like basically turn off like a flowing sewer. So you had to like read a book that had like a combination of like up, down, up, down, up, down. And then that you go and you have to like type in the sequence for the proper gate number that the sewer is. So they actually have some gameplay elements designed into it as well. They're doing a lot. Like this is such a step up in every fucking way from 0 Hour, from animation quality, voice acting, the fact that they're going this narrative single player route. I think they learned exactly what we figured out when we started coming up with the concept and what we wanted to develop for our first title. And that's the fact that multiplayer games are actually way harder to maintain post-launch. The work that these guys are doing here, I know for a fact, is harder in every aspect to what they built with 0 Hour. But the problem that they ran into with 0 Hour was getting people to play the game post-launch. That's the toughest part about any multiplayer game, is supporting the game, having to compete against like juggernauts with live service, new DLCs, new maps, new content. It's a never-ending treadmill of content, whereas with this, all of the work they're doing is upfront, fully loaded. They have to build the tools to do all of these things, and then they can deliver an experience that they want, a curated, built, handcrafted experience. I'm fucking psyched to play this game. The concept has me intrigued. The time period has me intrigued. The gameplay, I mean, Max Payne, John Wick, noir storytelling, I'm fucking in. And if they can come up with a compelling story that kind of takes me through the rest of the game, I'm ready to go. Summer 2026. I don't know if it's going to be going early access. I do want to look at the store page here. I'm not seeing an early access tag here, so we'll have to see if that changes. Listen, I'm going to have a link to their store page down below. Add the game to your wish list if it's something that you guys want to take a look at. To me, it supports indie developers in the cheapest and easiest way possible. So when the game goes out, it promotes it to more people, and Steam looks at it and goes, oh, there's actually interest here. Let's, you know, throw it in more places, potentially more sales, which is what these developers need. As always, my name is Bigfry. Thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you guys think of Blackwood down below. Is this something that you're interested in? Let's talk about the good, the bad, and the ugly. This is obviously our first look, and I know the developers are going to be watching this video. So any thoughts you guys have, leave them in the comments down below, and I'm sure they're going to take a look. As always, my name is Bigfry. You are watching more Bigfry, and I'll see you on the next one.